Hi, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and today we are taking a look at one of the very latest Lewis Irene ranges. It's called Joys of Spring and has been created in collaboration with the UK surface pattern designer Cassandra Connolly. Before we get into the main designs of the range, I just want to pick up on the colour palette used by Cassandra in this collection. It's got this very nice, soft springtime feel, but you are seeing some more brighter shades making an appearance than what we would traditionally associate with the Cassandra range. Over here, for example, I've got Even For, which was Cassandra's last range with Lewis Irene, and you'll see those very soft, muted tones there. And while I'm not saying that Joys of Spring is a hugely vibrant range, it does have that soft spring feel to it still, but it does have some brighter colour palettes used. And it's nice to see that change. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I actually think it's a good thing, and it's nice to see Cassandra's style developing as she creates more and more collections with Lewis and Irene. So let's take a closer look at the main designs in the collection. And this is Springtide. It's one of the main designs from the collection. A nice multi-directional print, super useful, and it has been one of the favourites, this and its two other colourways that we'll take a look at in a moment. Plenty of detail in there, plenty of different shades in there too. And it's a nice mid-sized design, about an inch and a half across one of those white flowers, just to give you a feel for the print. It comes in two other colourways. We've got the gorgeous pale pink background and then this wonderful spring, almost Easter yellow background on that one just there. Now, interestingly, there is another design that's similar to this, not identical, don't get me wrong, which is this print here. It's a smaller version in my mind to that first Springtide option. Normally, I would have expected this print to have been the favourite out of the two, just because of Springtide being that smudge of a larger design itself that you can see. So see the comparison there between the two. But Springtide has been the favourite. In fairness, while I talk about it being larger, like I said, it is only about an inch wide is the largest sort of floral on there. This print though, again, nice and multi-directional. You've got these wonderful daisies making an appearance and plenty of other detail in there too. It comes in two other colourways, of course. So we've got three colourways overall. This very soft yellow background and then that spring yellow again, making an appearance, one of my favourite colours just there. But yes, on to some of the blenders from the range. Those two that we've looked at so far were the main prints, and now we're on to some of the blenders. This Camellia blender has been super popular. Quite an interesting one. It's almost got a tone-on-tone style feel to it. We've got the green background and it comes in a couple of other colours that we'll have a look at in a moment. But the design is just made up of this white printing that's got lovely shading to make up those leaves. So hopefully you can make that out on the camera there. And it's been a real favourite as this print across all three colourways, in fact. So we've got that green, there's this gorgeous rich ochre, which has been very popular. Anything ochre, to be honest, at the moment, always a favourite. And then there is a pale pink too. And then we're on to some of the other blenders. Let's take a quick peek at these. We have got this super one here. This is a new bolt, so it's been very popular. We've had to restock it already. Again, in that rich ochre, a nice scattered print, multi-directional, super useful. And of course, that comes in two other colours too. So we've got that fresh sort of spring yellow and a paler green on this one just here. But a nice, as I say, multi-directional print, super useful, a nice floral dixie. Finally, there is this beauty. This is actually, in fact, I'll show you exactly which one Mum's favourite is. She likes this one with the green on it, in fact. This is Mum's favourite from the collection. And again, it comes in the three colourways, should I say. So we've got the green, this sort of more of a lilac-y style colour, very pale, like what they called it, in fact. They've called it pastel pink, that print. And then in this naturally coloured background too, which really makes the daffodils pop on there. And obviously on the green one too. And that's it. That's all 15 designs. And just to give you a quick feel for the way Lewis and Irene and Cassandra, of course, split these colours up, there are 15 designs. As you've seen, that's 5 key prints in 3 colourways each. And what that means is that you can dip into the range. So that's one of the blender bundles. That's one of the colour bundles from the range. It works together perfectly as a mini set, so you can dip into just the 5 key prints in that colourway, or the entire collection all 15 will work together perfectly too. But I always think that's quite a nice way, if you are interested in the range but you don't want to splash out on all 15, you can pick sort of a nice mini set and they work together, give you a lovely spread of designs and a lovely spread of shades in there too. I hope that's been of interest. I hope it's been useful, of course, to being able to see the prints in more detail. I must just mention the fabric itself, of course. Lewis and Irene always work with a grade A 100% cotton quilting fabric. That means it is incredibly smooth. It's got a nice mid-weight feel to it. And while Lewis and Irene design all of their fabrics, while they create them all with quilting in mind, basically they're perfect for any project that just requires a good quality cotton. So whether you are dressmaking, bag making, even right the way through to cushions, other soft furnishings, aprons, absolutely all sorts, anything where a quality cotton is required, then these fabrics will do the job perfectly for you. Click the link in the description for all the details. If you've got any questions, of course, please leave a comment and I will get back to you, or you can message us through any of the channels mentioned on our website. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now.